Every single attack on FC26 comes down to one thing: space. And if you are struggling to find space, don't worry. In this video, we'll go step by step on how to find space, exploit it, how to use skill moves to open space, how you can use player locks to attack the space, and left stick dribbling to stay unpredictable. Most players look at the ball. You need to look around the ball. This problem is known as tunnel vision. Space isn't created by luck, it's created by positioning and patience. There is a difference between hoping to create a chance and actually creating one. As you can see in these clips, I'm just shifting the ball side to side, waiting for my opponent to make a mistake. The moment he steps forward, that's when the space appears. Don't force it. Let the defender open it up for you. Now, if you come and say, King Sunny, most players defend deep. Well, in that case, take the ball into the wings. So many of you just keep the ball in the middle of the pitch. In this game, you have to go from wings to midfield, not from midfield to wings. Finding space is all about scanning. Before you receive, check where the space is. That awareness is what increases your tempo. I like to call it the 1-2 technique. Count in your heart 1, 2 before passing the ball. Look at the opponent's cursor and then pass the ball. Yes, this will make you slow to begin with, but after you reprogram your muscle memory, you will be able to play much better. Now that you know how to find the space, well, how do you actually exploit it? Guys, you will often see the space, but you hesitate to take it. Guys, I have launched my own school community. It's where I personally give you feedback on your gameplay, update an in-depth course daily, and we also have weekly group calls plus an amazing community of over 100 people already who are eager to learn and improve on FC26. Now, exploiting the space is the real art. You will often see players recognize the space but hesitate to take it. That's where you need intent. As soon as I notice any gaps, I always trigger my runners, use 1-2 passes, and move into the open lane. It's not about rushing, it's about timing. Exploiting the space means driving into it with purpose. No unnecessary skill, no hesitation, just clean touches, and we take the space. One of the best ways of taking the space on this game is using the R1 RB dribbling. Now, when talking about space, guys, you need to pay attention to who your opponent is pulling out of position. Sometimes the space doesn't exist, you have to create it. Sometimes they don't pull any player out of position. That's where skill moves come in, as you have seen me using in these clips. Not to spam, not to flex, but to manipulate defenders. A reverse elastico or a simple ball roll creates that extra yard to shoot. The key is understanding where to use them. Guys, it's pretty simple. You use the skill moves wherever the space is. Learn the exit animations of the skill moves. For example, your reverse elastico will always exit towards the inside of your player, whereas the elastico will always exit towards the outside of your player. Once you know this, you will be able to use skill moves to exploit the space. Similarly, a ball roll is used to shift the ball from right to left, left to right. Now we need to talk about the player locks. They are one of the most powerful ways to attack space. A player lock lets you control the future of your attack. It's like controlling 3 players at one time. While your opponent watches your ball carrier, you are moving someone else into the gap. It's pure manipulation. You're not reacting to the defense anymore. You're controlling it. You're one step ahead. Now, left stick dribbling is an essential part of finding the space and exploiting it. Left stick dribbling ties everything together because once you find the space, you need to protect it. Sharp left stick dribbling touches help you move in the small spaces, side to side, or you can bait tackles or force openings. The best attackers don't rush, they keep defenders guessing. And this is why left stick dribbling this year is such an amazing tool. This is why Claudia Pina is so good. You just use gentle left stick touches to shift your angle. One touch forward, boom, you go with a low driven shot inside the box. That small control is what opens up the real space. Now, guys, the most important thing that you miss is the tempo of your play. Finding the space, opening the space, just using player locks, skill moves, dribblings, all of these are only useful if you have a consistent pace on your attack. Not just the player pace, I'm talking about their decision pace, how quickly you see the space, how quickly you commit to it. So many of my coaching trainees often have this problem. Fast thinking beats fast players every time. That is why you need to learn to stay one step ahead of your opponent. When you combine your tempo with good decision making, that is when you improve. Little decision making, if you should pass left or not, if you use a 1-2 pass or not, if you should trigger a run or not. This kind of game sense, game awareness is required in order to be a good player. Otherwise, you'll stay stuck. Everything we talked about today, finding, creating, and exploiting space, is something you can master with targeted practice. Inside the Insiders Club on School, we break this down with gameplay reviews, drills, and weekly group calls. If you want to learn how to think and act like a pro, check the school community.